I'm talking to a couple of docs, and we're talking about enthusiasm. We're talking about passion. So I want to give you a story. I want to give you an analogy. I want to share something with you that I think embodies something that we could all use every day in practice, right? What we could bring to the table a little bit more in practice. There's a great scene, Waterboy. So kind of funny movie, Adam Sandler, and he's somebody out there tackling and hitting people. And after that first day, Henry Winkler, who plays his coach, is like, hey, Waterboy, like yesterday on the field, you were crushing it, you were hitting it. Today you're on the practice field, you're not doing anything. Like, what's going on? And he said, well, yesterday I was basically angry at a bunch of people because he said something about his mother. And he says, well, okay, that's it. Like, I want you to take everything that you can think about that somebody said bad about your mom, and I want you to hold on to it, and then I want you to attack. I want you to think about it. I want you to hit and attack. So he sits there and he's looking at the guy in front of him, and he's pretending and imagining that the guy is saying bad things about his mom, and all of a sudden, boom, he drops down and boom, he hits him really hard. And the coach, Henry Winkler's like, that's it. That's your tackling fuel. And Adam Sandler's like, tackling fuel. And he goes, that's it. That's your tackling fuel. And what I love about that scene is it's true for all of us. You see, as a chiropractor, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who's out there in business, who's somebody out there, in our case, we're in healthcare, and we're trying to elevate the health of other people. And sometimes, it becomes monotonous. And sometimes you get burnout. And sometimes you're like, geez, I'm over there talking to people and they're not always getting it. Or some people seem to care about so many other things. They're not making their health a priority. And we're in healthcare, and we're in health priority care, right? We're in the fact that, hey, we understand what it's like to focus on your health. We understand why it's so critical for people to have their health so important, right? So what is it that's your tackling fuel? What is it that's your tackling fuel? Is it the science? Is it the philosophy? Is it the metaphysics? Is it a story, an emotional story in your practice? Somebody who's just had their life changed? I don't know. And it could be different for all of us, and there's no right or wrong. But I will tell you this, and it could change, obviously, in your practice, in the years you practice. But I want to share this with you. You got to find out what that tackling fuel is, and you got to dip yourself into it every single day. You got to get up in the morning and dip yourself in that tackling fuel, whether it's a scientific article, whether it's philosophy, something, and you want to do it every single day. And when you do it every day, you know what? Getting up in the morning is a little easier. Handling difficult practice members and patients, it becomes a little bit easier. Handling staff issues becomes a little bit easier because all of a sudden I'm connected to, why am I doing this? What is my purpose? Life becomes more purposeful. What is my mission? Life becomes more driven and congruent with what your mission is. You know what? Why is it that I get up every day and want to deal with some of this stuff? It all becomes easier because you're well connected to what your tackling fuel or adjusting fuel or your purpose or your mission really is all about. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Joe Borio, founder of Chiropractic Consulting. I want to be your coach. So reach out, hit the link above or below. Let's get on a call. Let's talk about coaching. Love to hear your story about why you're a chiropractor. Let me hear what's going good. Let me hear what's not going so good. Let's talk about chiropractic can do to you and for you to explode your practice in life. Have your dream practice. Design your dream life. Talk to you guys.